Welcome to GOA365 English News Bulletin. I am Brian Sequeira and these are the headlines. High Court strips Churchill Alemau's position as GFA President, quashes new amendment allowing to remain as President beyond 70 years of age. Churchill resigns. Two injured in a shocking accident at Opa Junction. Car involved in a hit and run crashes into a truck while fleeing. Driver admits to driving under influence of alcohol. Goa to see heavy rain as a cyclonic storm in the Bay of Bengal is likely to intensify. Orange alert issued for the state until the 10th. And now for the news in detail. Two people were injured in a shocking accident at Opa Junction this afternoon. A car involved in a hit-and-run case while fleeing crashed into an oncoming vehicle which sent it flying off the road. Here are the details.
According to eyewitnesses, the speeding car first crashed into a two-wheeler, sending the motorist flying. Then, while attempting to flee the scene, crashed into an oncoming truck which sent it spinning into a compound wall. The motorist suffered serious head injuries and has been shifted to a hospital where he is being treated.
आता 1:15 वरांचेर हांगा एक मोठो एक्सिडेंट जालो. आमचो शेजारी उदय नागेशकर पोस्टमॅन तो ताका एक वेगनारान ऑपरेटर सर्कला हेजे कडेन ऑपरेटर जंक्शना कडेन डॅश दिलो आनी ताची तकली फुगिल्ली आसा आनी बरो मेजर मार लागलो ना ताका आनी तसोच तो पळोवपाच्या नादान जेन्ना एक्सिडेंट जालो पळय न्ही फुडें ट्रक आशिल्लो ट्रकाक मुकून ही गाडी वेगनार गेली हांगा भितर गेली कितें आनी तो ड्रायव्हर जो आसा तेजें नांव अशोक नायक आसा पाळयेचो म्हणून सांगता तो आनी तो फूल टायर्ड आसा ड्रंक एंड ड्रायव्ह तेजे केस रजिस्टर जावपा जाय हांवें मागीर नंतर पुलिशेक फोन मारलो आतां पुलीस येवन ताका व्हेल्लें आसा मेडिकल रिपोर्टाक ताका व्हेल्लो आसा आतां फुडली इन्क्वायरी पुलीस करून घेतले दोन मोटरसायकली ते पार्किंग आशिल्ल्यो आनी हो थंय क्रॉसिंगाक आशिल्लो उदय नागेशकर तो रॉंग सायडीन ताका वचून ती सायडी वचपाचें आशिल्लो तो ती सायडीन ताका मारून परत ही सायडीन पळोवपाक सोदतालो पळय न्ही तेणें ट्रकाक मुकून तो हांगा भितर सरलो आनी ट्रक फुडें पावलो.
The car's driver, who was also injured in the accident, admitted to being drunk when locals gherawed him. Furious locals say that the man responsible for the accident was not only speeding on the wrong side, but driving under the influence on a lane that supports heavy school traffic. Police had started a drive against rash driving and drunk driving. However, the number of incidents of DOI just seem to be increasing.
Pila mordu? Ah?
No.
Na gire? Piyala mare? Amagi? एक्चुअली स्कूल 6:00 सुट्टा पण भुरगीं हांगा सकयल पावता म्हटल्यार 15 मिनटां जाली तो एक मोठो उपकार एक समजपाचो जर हे जर 1:30 सुमार जाल्ली न्ही जाल्यार थंय जवळ जवळ 150-200 भुरगीं आसतात त्या सायडीक कितलेशे भुरग्यांक आडवो घालता आसलो फक्त 15 मिनटाचो फरक जर 15 मिनटां लेट जाता एक्सिडेंटाक न्ही जाल्यार हांगा 10-15 भुरगीं मरगूंक शकतली आसली इतलो गाडीन थंय हिट केल्लो आसा.
Krishna Naik for GOA365 from Ponda.
A railway bridge was built a few years back in Vasco near Hotel Thania. However, what was not taken into consideration was the height. It was so low that it had been causing issues for emergency services and heavy vehicles as the bridge's height prevented them from going under it. This bridge now is set to be rebuilt. Here's more on this.
The railway bridge had recently been widened as part of the double tracking project. Local MLA Krishna Daji Salkar informed that the bridge will be reconstructed with more height, putting an end to years of trouble for large vehicles. Despite having just been extended, the bridge will now be reconstructed, spending crores of rupees yet again, when proper planning in the initial stages could have prevented unwanted expenditure of taxpayers' money.
बाबा आज एक मोठो अचीवमेंट सेंट्रल मिनिस्ट्री रेल्वेच्यान तुमकां अप्रूवल आयला तान्या हॉटेल जे आसा ते तुमी परते बांदूंक सोदता जावं ब्रिज जे आसा बांदूंक सोदता एडिशनल हायट तुमकां घालपाचें कितें सांगूंक सोदता
हो तुमकां प्रॉब्लेम सगळ्या वास्कोकारांक खबर आशिल्लो की हांगा हो ब्रिज जो आसा ताची हायट खूब कमी आसा आनी हांगच्यान एक फायर ब्रिगेड नाल्यार एक व्हडली कितें एम्बुलन्स वचपाची मार्ग नाशिल्लो म्हणून खंय तरी खुबशे टायमा आमकां पयलें हांगा डिजास्टर जाल्या म्हणजे धाकटो जो डिजास्टर जालो तो अजून ताचें लायफ म्हणजे हें आमचें फुडें आसा म्हणजे एक फायर ब्रिगेड ते लेट पावन नाजाल्यार टायमान पावनासतना कितें जालें तें आमकां दिसून आयिल्लें आनी आमकां तेन्ना पसून दिसतालें की हो ब्रिज खंय तरी वयर येवपा जाय म्हणून हो ओव्हर ब्रिज आसा तो आनी खंय तरी आमचे कडेन तेन्ना जावना कित्याक तेन्ना पावर नाशिल्ली सो तेन्ना हांव MLA जालो ताजो इमिडिएटली हांव हो इशू हातांत घेतलो आनी ताजो फॉलोअप केलो हांव आज खूब हॅपी की आज खूब फॉलोअपा मागीर आमचे ऑनरेबल युनियन मिनिस्टर अश्विनी वैष्णवजीन हो आमचो सँक्शन केला ब्रिज. हांव देव बरें करूं म्हणटा आमच्या ऑनरेबल सीएमाक, ताणें कंटिन्युअसली सेंट्रल मिनिस्ट्री बरोबर फॉलोअप करून हो आज आमकां ओव्हरब्रिज वाडोवन दिलो. हांव मुद्दम हे सांगूंक सोदता की आज खंय तरी आमी सदांच म्हणटा की डबल इंजिनचो बीजेपीचो सरकार आसा म्हणून. हे म्हाका दिसता एक क्लासीक एग्जाम्पल, म्हणजे 3 म्हयन्या भितर आमी खंय तरी लेटर घालता आनी ताजें एप्रुवलूय येता. सो म्हाका दिसता ह्या वास्कोकारा खातीर आमच्या सेंट्रल मिनिस्ट्री कडल्यान बीजेपी गव्हर्मेंटा कडल्यान हे आमकां गिफ्ट आसा. आनी हो ब्रिज जेन्ना वयर जातलो वयर येतलो तेन्ना म्हाका दिसता सगळेच प्रॉब्लेम म्हणजे हांगच्यान सॉल्व जातले. एक्सेसूय इजी एवेलेबल जातलो आनी ह्या भागांतले लोक जे आसा हांगचे मांगरांतले ब्रह्मस्थळांतले थंय कितेंय जालें जाल्यार एक फायर ब्रिगेड बेगीन
कितें अशें प्रपोजल करून घातला म्हणजे कितें हायट जावं ते कशें करपाचें कितें तुका अशें.
सध्या आमी 3.2 मीटर आशिल्ली ती 4 मीटर पर्यंत व्हर म्हणल्यार 4 मीटर व्हेला जाल्यार एक व्हडलो तांचो फायर टँकर आसा नाजाल्यार व्हडली गाडी आसा ती इजिली पास जाता भितरल्यान.
Hiru Mahale for GOA365 from Vasco.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. While citizens have moved to tap water connections over the years due to urbanization, natural spring water and well water sources have been ignored and neglected by the authorities. One such example is the natural spring located at Nagzarwada, Bicholi. Here's more.
The spring is situated in Nagzarwada, Bicholi at the side of the highway. As per a reporter, the area would have not faced water shortages if the spring was maintained properly. Listen.
दिवचलच्या मध्य भागात असलेली ही एक स्प्रिंग म्हणल्यार नॅचरल स्प्रिंग ती एक ऐतिहासीक अशी म्हणल्यार भरपूर वर्सां जाली ती हांगासर आसा. आनी म्युन्सिपाल्टीन थोडे हांगा काम केल्लें पूण आतां अशें दिसता की तेजेर लक्षच ना म्युन्सिपाल्टीचें. मध्य भागार असल्या कारणान हांगा जे मायग्रंट्स आसा लोक ते हांगासर कपडे धुतात, तशेंच आपले जे दिनकर हे आसता तेंचे ते करतात. पूण हांगासर लक्ष दिवपाक जाय. एक नॅचरल स्प्रिंग आनी हांगा तुमकां पळयता आमी म्हाज्या फाटल्यानूच एक ऐतिहासीक अशें हें आसा म्हणजे एक स्ट्रक्चर आसा तें एक ट्युरिस्ट स्पॉट हांगा जावपाक शकता लोकांक. एक बिचोचे सारके हायवे कुशीकूच आसा हें आनी तेजेर लक्ष मारपाक जाय. तशेंच हांगा क्लीन करपाक म्युन्सिपाल्टीन कितें तरी करपाक जाय, डस्टबीन दवरपाक जाय. पूण डस्टबिनां हांगा ना. हांगा थोड्यांचे कपडे पिड्ड्यार जाल्ले हांगा उडयल्यात हांगा कोणी कोणी. तशेंच साबणांचे हांगासर हे दिसता भाजी धुतात कोणी कोणी. लोक येतात मायग्रंट्सूच हांगा चड आसा अशें म्हणजे सायडीक बस्ती असल्या कारणान हांगासर लोक घाण करतात. हाजेर लक्ष दिवपाक जाय आनी हे मेंटेन करपाक जाय. एक अशें स्प्रिंग आतां उदीक दिसान दीस कमी जावपाक लागला आनी जे नॅचरल स्प्रिंग आसा ते आमी वाचोवपाक जाय.
Mahesh Govekar for GOA365 from Bicholi.
South Goa MP Francisco Sardina slammed the government over the brutal murder of a labor by sand mafia in Kurchode. He argued that such heinous crimes could have been avoided had the government legalized sand mining. Sardin demanded that sand mining should be resumed with proper rules and regulations in place.
Congress's MP said he had made several requests to the government to legalize sand extraction at specific locations given the rising demand for sand in the construction industry. However, the government failed to act on it, allowing for illegal mining to continue. There are certain rules and procedures wherein sand extraction can be done. The government should implement these. Illegal sand extraction has resulted in an unprecedented rise in the cost of sand, Sardin alleged.
All of you must have been shocked when the other day there was a murder close to Kushare of some laborers who were extracting sand. Time and again, I have requested the government to earmark certain places so that sand extraction can be legal. रेवन तो रिकार्ड नाही जाल्यार चॅनल जो आसा ऑफ द रिवर तो स्ट्रिटींग जायत वतलो. आतां वायट कितें हातूं की फावो ते सुवातेर ते सेंड रेंव काडनात आनी आपणाक बऱ्या पडटा थिंग काडटात. एक एक कडेन तांणी बांदाचे थेंकून रेंव काडटात. ती मेशिनां घेवन आनी बांद पेंटेड जावन न्हंयत पडलेले आसात. आमकां ट्रेडिशनली जे लोक सेंट काडटात, रेंव काडटात, ती आमकां काडलोली जाय. एकूच बांदाचे बोगलेक काडूंक जायना, उमकी डिस्टन्स सोडून. आनीक आमचे पूल जे आसात, ब्रिजीस, तेंचे तशेच भशेन उमकें पयसान ही रेंव काडपाक जाय. पूण रेंव नासतना आमच्यान जायना, कित्याक इतली नवी घरां येतात, बिल्डिंगां येतात, रेंवेची गरज. आनीक हांव सरकाराक सांगूंक सोदतां, रेंव काडटाय ती काडटायच, पूण जेन्ना तुमी रुलो काडटात आनी लोक इलिगल करतात, तेन्ना ते रेंवचो प्रायस वाडयतात आनी तो परतो सकयल येना.
Sandeep Twankar for GOA365 from Margao.
The government has faced immense backlash from parents, NGOs and opposition parties over the merger of over 200 schools in the state. Goa Forward on Thursday revealed that the government has no data or records of the meeting or notices of merger following an RTI on the Education Department. Here's more.
The BJP-led government had announced that government schools in the state would be merged with larger aided schools. However, the government received backlash over this decision as many claimed no meeting or views of the stakeholders were taken into consideration. Goa Forward via an RTI sought to seek answers over this, but revealed that the department had no information. Listen.
एक आरटीआय आम्ही खाली 8 ऑगस्टाक साधे प्रश्न विचारलो की सगळे मर्जरा बद्दल फायल नोटिस आणि कॉपीज दिवच्यो. मर्जरा करपी जे मिटिंग घेतल्या मर्जरा खातीर हाजे मिनिट्स दिवचे आणि जर स्टेक होल्डरांकडे कन्सल्ट केला, मिटिंग्स घेतल्या तर ताजे सगळे मिनिट्स दिवचे. जर एखादी स्कूल मर्ज करता एका स्कूल दुसऱ्या स्कूलान, जे स्कूल ते कॅपॅसिटी घेऊन त्या स्कूलाक अपग्रेड केला काय या स्कूलाचे डिटेल्स दिवचे आणि प्रपोज लिस्ट ऑफ स्कूल्स जे मर्ज करपा तुम्ही प्रपोज केल्या हाजे लिस्ट दिवचे म्हणून. जाल्यार काल आमकां एक रिप्लाय आयलो डिपार्टमेंटा कडल्यान, पब्लिक इन्फॉर्मेशन ऑफिसर अनिता भोसले कडल्यान. First, copies of all the 5 notings with regards to primary school mergers. No such information is available in this office. दूसरा प्रश्न, copies of minutes of meeting with stakeholders with regards to merger of government primary schools. No such information is available in this office. Copies of list of government primary schools which are proposed to be merged, along with a plan and circular issued or any other notings issued for merger. No such information is available in the office. Whether the whole school have been upgraded for merger, if has provide details, doesn't come under the ambit of RTI Act.
Goa Forward's Durgadas Kamath also questioned as to what the government had planned to do with the existing structures of the merging schools, especially after spending Rs 34 crores on renovations. Listen.
सरकार कितें तरी लिपोवंक सोदता. आता आमी एक GSIDC एक अनस्टार्ट आमच्या अध्यक्षाने एक अनस्टार्ट हे घाल्लो LAQ, तो आम्ही घेऊन बसले विथ रिगार्ड्स टू रिपेअर ऑफ गव्हर्नमेंट प्रायमरी स्कूल्स इन लास्ट 3 years. म्हणजे 2018च्यान लास्ट 4 years म्हणपा आता. तर आम्ही जर हे जर काढले आणि जर अभ्यास केलो, मुद्रितान मार्क केलो सगळे डिटेल्स, जाल्यार अप्रॉक्सिमेटली 34 कोटी 19 लाख 4,738 रुपया on renovation of primary schools in last 4 years. What is your intention? What is your motive behind the merger of schools? कारण तुम्ही ऑफिशियल रिप्लाय आमकां दिला की मर्जर ऑफ स्कूलाचे डिटेल्स कांयच ना म्हणून. दुसरे वटेन मुख्यमंत्री स्टेटमेंट करीत आहा की आम्ही स्कूल बंद करनात पण मर्जर करतात. सो मागीर मर्ज जाले स्कूल बंद खंय वतले? एखादी स्कूल जर मर्ज जाले दुसऱ्या स्कूला बरोबर, त्या स्कूलाची परिस्थिती किती? ते बंदूच जावपाचे न्ही. म्हणजे उतराळी खेळटा पत्रकार भावांनी सुद्धा म्हणजे चिंतून तांकां प्रश्न विचारपाची गरज आहा मुख्यमंत्र्याक. तो उलयता आनी टाक करून बसून वता गाडयेन.
Durgadas Kamath further added that while the Prime Minister is pushing for opening of schools in the country, the state government in Goa is out to shut schools. Listen.
एका वटेकार प्रधानमंत्री म्हणटा, प्रधानमंत्री तुम्ही भाषण पळयात पळय इंडिपेंडन्स डे की 15,000 नवी स्कुलां देशात उगडटले म्हणून एका वाटेंतल्यान प्रधानमंत्री म्हणटा की स्कुलां उगडूंक जाय हांगा आमचो सरकार आहा हांगचे इंजिन which is on the way to shut schools and merge them. And if we ask the RTI, जर आम्ही RTI मागलो तर information not available म्हणतात. पण चल्ला कितें?
Amar Chavaria for Goa 365 from Panjim.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Locals from Bori Bethora breathed a sigh of relief after potholes along the bypass were patched up by the PWD following report on the dangerous road by GOA365. Here's more on this.
The roads in the state seem to be mended only during elections and VIP visits, while common citizens are left to suffer with substandard roads for the most part. Yesterday, Goa 365 reported a special story on the pathetic road conditions at Bori Bethora bypass road. Authorities seem to have taken cognizance of the matter and have since fixed the road. However, it is yet to be seen how long the patchwork will last.
पयर आमी हांगा दनपारां हांगा स्टोरी केल्ली रोडाची जाका खड्डो पडिल्लो येदो व्हडलो जाका लागून लोकांचे जीव वचपाक शकताले तेन्ना हांव देव बरें करूं म्हणटा गोवा 365 की तांच्यांनी हांगा तात्काळ येवन ही न्यूज केली आनी तशेंच आमच्या PWD डिपार्टमेंटाचे बाब येई बाब दत्ता नायक हांचे हांव देव बरें करूं म्हणटा की ताणें रोखडें हांगा हें जेट पॅचेस धाडून हे पुरयले पण ताचे सायडीन आनीकूय एक दोन म्हाका खड्डे नवे जाता तयार जाता तेय पुरोवपाची गरज आसा तांणी हे तात्काळ जावचे अशी म्हजी मागणी आसा आनी त्या जे काम केल्लें ताचे बद्दल हांव सगळ्यांचे धन्यवाद दिता.
Krishna Naik for Goa 365 from Bethora.
Now for some sports news. Churchill Alamo has suffered a major setback after the High Court stripped Churchill of his title and position as president of GFA with immediate effect as he completed the age bar of 70 years. The court also quashed the new amendment of the GFA, which allowed a person to remain president even after crossing 70 years of age. Following court's order, Churchill has put in his papers as GFA president.
It may be recalled that football clubs affiliated with GFA had alleged that Churchill was clinging to the chair of the GFA president by sidelining election agendas during the annual general body meeting, defying the GFA constitution. On Thursday, a hearing in this regard took place in the High Court, wherein the court ordered the dismissal of Churchill as president. The court in its order also said that the earlier GFA 2018 amendment is correct and quashed the subsequent GFA 2019 amendment, as a result of which restriction on the age bar of 70 years as a member comes into effect immediately.
The matter was concluded for arguments yesterday and we were notified that the matter is fixed for judgment today at 2:30. So the petition apparently is allowed by the Honorable Judge and it is declared that the amendment carried out on 29th July 2018 is upheld. The amendment carried out on 3rd of Feb 2019 is rejected, as a result of which the age bar of 70 years shall come into effect and consequently I as a president will have to demit the office. What is also further observed and directed by the Honorable High Court is that whatever decisions are taken by me or as a president or as a member of the committee during my tenure shall not be questioned in future proceedings. We had sought for the stay of the operation and the effect of the judgment, but the Honorable High Court was pleased to reject it. So, otherwise, I have advised my client that we need to take this up before the Honorable Apex Court. At the end of it, it is a client's call. We had a National Sports Code of 2011, which was come into effect. Of course, this is the petitioner's case, and instructions were issued by the Ministry of Sports to say that all the associations will have to come and be in tune with the National Sports Code. The National Sports Code said that the age has to be 70. In line of that, purportedly on 29 July 2018, amendment was carried out to the statutes of the Goa Football Association, by virtue of which this particular amendment said that 70 years will be the age bar.
Goa's rank in football had dropped down to the lowest level in the nation in the past. However, the stern order given by the High Court will ensure good governance and discipline not only in football but other sports fraternities in Goa as well. Former GFA President Elvis Gomes said,
हायकोर्टान जे मॅटर गेल्ले सालसेट फुटबॉल क्लब घेवन गेल्ले 3 वर्सां फाटीं आनी कितें मॅटर 2018 एक एमेंडमेंट हाडलेलो हांव आसतना GFAचो प्रेसिडेंट आनी तो एमेंडमेंट इतलोच की स्पोर्ट्स कोड जो देशान लायला तो फॉलो करचो म्हणून आनी आमकां फेडरेशनान सांगिल्लें आमच्या ऑल इंडिया फुटबॉल फेडरेशनान लेटर धाडिल्ल्यो आनी गव्हर्मेंट ऑफ इंडिया इन्सिस्ट करताली की स्पोर्ट्स कोड हाडचो म्हणून आतां केन्ना 2018 आनी म्हाका दिसता वी वर द फर्स्ट एसोसिएशन टू इनकॉर्पोरेट दॅट एमेंडमेंट आनी आमी एमेंड करून नव्या कॉन्स्टिट्युशना प्रमाणे ताजें इलेक्शन जालें आनी इलेक्शन जातकीच मिस्टर चर्चिलालो प्रेसिडेंट जाले उपरांत म्हाका दिसता 6-7 म्हयन्यांनी ताणें खरें म्हणजे तें चॅर सोडूंक जाय आशिल्लें कित्याक ताका 70 वर्सां भरलीं पूण तो कितें क्लेम करपाक लागलो अशें म्हणटात की जो एमेंडमेंट 70 वर्सांचो पळय एमेंडमेंट हाडून लायिल्लो तो आतां खंय ताणें काडून उडयलो आनी तो काडून उडयलो म्हणून सालसेट फुटबॉल क्लब हायकोर्टान गेल्ले आनी आज 3 वर्सांनी ताचो निकाल लागलो आनी कोर्टान सांगलें की हांवें जो एमेंडमेंट केल्लो तो सारको आसा आनी तो पळय क्लेम करतालो की 70 वर्सांचो क्लॉज काडून उडयलो म्हणून तो सारको ना म्हणून ताका आयच्या आयज ऑफीस सोडपाक लायला हातून कितें जाता न्ही पळय फायनली लुजर आमचे फुटबॉलर्स आनी गोंयचो जो दर्जो आसा दे आर द रियल लुजर्स कित्याक गोंयचो दर्जो आतां घसरून म्हाका दिसता सारको इतलो सकयल पावला की आज ह्या देशान गोंयचें नांवच अशें आयकूंक मेळना की इट्स अ फुटबॉल पावर हावस म्हणून इतल्या सरकारान करून सुद्दां सरकार कितले पयशे घालता GFDC म्हणून केली 10 वर्सां जालीं हांवच आसलो फावंडर मेंबर ताचो पूण आज 10 वर्सांनी ताचो कोण हें आढावोय घेना कांयच सारकें ना सो हें टोटल रॉट जें आसा तें आज एक म्हाका दिसता सिग्निफिकंट ऑर्डर आयल्या हायकोर्टाची तातूंत भितर फुटबॉलानूच न्ही सगळ्या स्पोर्ट्स डिसिप्लिना भितर हो एक बरें गव्हर्नन्स मेळपाक एक डिसिप्लिन हाडचो आनी स्पोर्ट्स कोड सगळे कडेन लागू जावचो.
Shamchari for GOA365 from Panjim.
Now for the weather. We are looking at a very wet week ahead as a cyclonic circulation over Karnataka and West Bengal intensifies. IMD has issued an orange alert for Goa until the 10th. It is likely that we'll be seeing thunderstorms accompanied with strong winds and lightning this weekend.
In case of thunderstorms in your area, it is best to avoid stepping out if possible. As seen on Wednesday night, intense rains are likely to cause waterlogging, which increases the likelihood of accidents. Boat owners have also been advised to avoid venturing out during this period on account of turbulent weather conditions prevailing over the Arabian Sea. Heavy rains, thunderstorms likely today. Orange alert issued until 10th. Maximum and minimum temperatures on Friday 31 degrees Celsius and 24 degrees Celsius respectively. Warning for boat owners issued until 12th. Bureau Report, GOA365 with inputs from IMD.
With that, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, log into our website www.goa365.tv. Take care, stay safe and keep watching GOA365.